Do you have any idea about how deep the ocean is and how mysterious it is still for us? You have probably been to the beach before, either near it or in it. At the beach, in front of you, is one of the biggest mysteries of our planet. The ocean it is the lifeblood of Earth, converting more than 70% of the planet's surface, driving weather, regulating temperature, and ultimately supporting all living organisms. Throughout history, the ocean has been a vital source of sustenance, transport, commerce, growth, and inspiration. Yet for all of our reliance on the ocean, about 95% of this realm remains unexplored, unseen by human eyes. The moon's surface has been mapped more thoroughly than our entire ocean. So why can't we map our ocean? First, it is very expensive to map the ocean floor. Compared to NASA, the budget of the IODP is nearly nothing. The IODP gets about 48 millions, while NASA receives about 18 billions. It is also hard because the IODP maps the ocean by using sonar, not radar. The ocean absorbs electromagnetic waves that radar produces, so we cannot get an accurate picture of the seafloor with it. Sonar, on the other hand, uses sounds of echoes to get an accurate picture, although it takes a while for the sound to go to the ocean floor and then bounce back to the surface. The average depth of the planet's ocean is 13,120 feet. The height of many peaks in the Rockies and the Alps and even the Mount Everest fits in there. Scientists have found an illusion of an underwater waterfall, an underwater Grand Canyon, and even a lost Egyptian city, which totally sounds make up, but we promise that we are not lying. The ocean possesses more than 90% of the living space on the planet, perhaps as much as 99%. Humans are familiar with all sorts of coastal ocean creatures, coral reef denizens, and the bigger charismatic fauna of the sea. But the picture of a whole strange world of life in the deep, dark waters of the world's ocean is slowly emerging.
Until now, we know that there are 5 layers on the ocean. These layers extend from the surface to the most extreme depths, where light can no longer penetrate. These deep zones are where some of the most bizarre and fascinating creatures in the sea can be found. As we dive deeper into these largely unexplored places, the temperature drops and the pressure increases. First one is the epipelagic zone. It is the surface layer of the ocean and extends from the surface to 200 meters. It is also known as the sunlight zone because this is where most of the visible light exists. The mesopelagic zone extends from 200 meters to 1000 meters. It is sometimes referred to as the twilight zone. The light that penetrates this depth is extremely faint. Bioluminescent creatures and a great diversity of strange and bizarre fishes can be found here. The next layer is called the bathypelagic zone. It is sometimes referred to as the midnight zone or dark zone. This zone extends from 1000 meters to 4000 meters. Here, the only visible light is that produced by creatures themselves. The next layer is called the abyssopelagic zone, also known as the abyss. It extends from 4000 meters to 6000 meters. The name means no bottom. The water temperature is near freezing and there is no light at all. Very few creatures can be found at these crushing depths. Beyond lies the forbidden hadal-pelagic zone. This layer extends from 6,000 meters to the bottom of the deepest parts of the ocean. These areas are mostly found in deep water trenches and canyons. The deepest point in the ocean is located in the Mariana Trench. In spite of the pressure and temperature, life can still be found here. Scientists have found a bunch of terrifying creatures living in the ocean. They live far under the water's surface. Considered mythical creatures, we have the giant squids. They are marine animals that can reach extraordinary dimensions and great depths. Another creature that we can find is the dragonfish. It is one of the most horrifying fishes. Their teeth can go to a point where the fish is no longer able to close its mouth. It can be found between the 4,000 and 4,500 meters.
As you have seen, we do know very interesting things about the ocean, but there is still a whole lot more to discover.